Well, that's a lot of words. Too bad I won't be reading them. That's my Duke Nukem impression. Okay, so since you won't read them, I'll read them for you. Some good content, right? Okay. I don't mean to go off on a rant. This is, by the way, this is my Dennis Miller impression. For whatever reason, I'm big on Dennis Miller. I don't mean to go off on a rant, but judging by the sound of your voices, y'all have either been through a midlife crisis or are experiencing one. I also hate but routinely suffer losing to someone with no experience or still in diapers. I find it hard to believe anyone isn't suffering from some sort of financial setback due to any number of current issues. Food, housing, utilities, price increases, shorten your playtime because of working more or cutting the subscription to not be homeless. The weather is anybody's guess at this point. Where the fuck are all these psychics and meteorologists getting their predictions from now? Magic 8 Ball or pin the tail on the Doppler? So many shit jobs created because nobody wants to do them after being burnt out trying to recover 6 months of the world shutting down. It really doesn't matter because all of our jobs will soon be replaced by an artificial intelligence in some way soon enough. Whether they see us as gods or themselves as ours remains to be seen. Moralistically, I am just as burnt out. My spirit has fallen out of touch as well. I'm not praying, but instead Googling. When you can't bother to express appreciation for others and disinterest in the content creeps in over your focus as newer, flashy alternatives catch your eye, you have to question the investment potential for all options. Creating more questions than answers pushes you to explore outside your norm. I can't use my rusted out, of date, 15-year-old self made rope bridge from heathen to enlightened in my 30s to explain my disassociation with the new rights and the old wrongs. Generation rules majority because they have more energy to scream. Past generations weren't subjected to days of a screen in your face showing hours of pixelated fake titties and Mickey Mouse on demand. We envy them, and at the same time, can't stand their short attention span for anything less than 144 characters or 5 seconds. Life is an experience with many fun-filled dips into embarrassment and challenges to overcome. I am playing with the broadband internet and 2 monitors, streaming content to tens of people for free. What a dream come true. Only another day for the everyday casual. Add-ons fuel further the cheating attitude corrupting my funless, voided soul. Canceling and subscribing isn't just for 20-year-olds, MMOs, and single mom porn videos on OnlyFans either. Added depth to the social structure requirements for success while smart for goal-driven challenging content has hindered Classic. It is losing its polished memberberry sheen dreaminess while resembling more an automated Frankensteinish static dystopian future chased by torch-wielding peasants. Creators exposed for questionable behavior and the content altered, creating unnecessary data entries requiring more effort to be effective or efficient. Continuing to alter references of the past leads you to a future doomed to repeat those censored actions. One greedy company buying another greedy company doesn't seem like a monopoly, but more of a Darwinism in business example in a future generation's PowerPoint presentation generated by AI. I might be getting a little too meta here, but a personal experience would be our own guild loot master fully doing his duty, but then later revealed the game glitched and people didn't receive intended loot. After reporting multiple times, Blizzard did nothing to correct the situation. In the past, we all know that game masters would have fixed it after it being reported with no questions asked and would add some tasteful RP to explain what they did. The company has changed, and thus the game has changed. Unfortunately, has been for the worst. There's honestly a million other things that you can do right now with your time, as opposed to when the game first came out. If you're still playing this game, you have to enjoy it for whatever reason. But unlike most games, this game has tons of people interested in continuing to do the same fucking thing over and over. I can't honestly say what is the hang up for people's attendance. Maybe increase the EP for KT and Seth. I just wanted to share my thoughts. I could be wrong. Okay, that's it.